Panthers lost. They lost Sunday, and it was a terrible defeat. And I knew it. When I got on Twitter, and because I was late watching it, and I saw what was going on, I said these folks gonna lose this game because when the Broncos, I think they were like 3 up. They were like 3 points up, and I was just like, something ain't right. Something's just not right. And you can tell, like, something, like, I don't know if it was Cam, and one of the teammates was just getting frustrated. You can see the frustration in their face. And then once you're frustrated like that, it's no what's the name. Once you get frustrated, you can't do nothing but sit your ass down and just restart because everything you're going to do, you're going to be mad. So you have to get your feelings out of it. He lost. Child, it was terrible, honey. It was terrible. And a lot was riding off of that. You know, we had just Black History Month. Cam, you know, some people had some comments about Cam and how he acts, and you know, he's not wearing a suit. All dumb shit. All of it. Like, why he ain't wearing a suit? He a thug because he got on a skull cap. He's thug because he got on some pants, and he listened to Future, so he a thug. It's just like, oh my gosh. Cam Newton does not speak for every black person, and Cam Newton wearing a skull cap does not qualify him as a thug. Bitch, look up the definition. Stop using these fucking damn words to substitute for the words that you really want to say. Stop it. But you know what? I know y'all ain't gonna stop it because some of y'all can't let this shit go. You just can't. You just can't. And you know what? I'm not gonna fight your ass, girl. I'm just not gonna fight you. I'm just gonna let you do what you do, girl. I'm just gonna let you do what you do. Somebody called him Bill Brock, whatever his name is, called him a boy on Twitter after a comma behind it, and then sit on and say, what did he say? I didn't mean it like that. I apologize, girl. You meant to call him a boy. You knew what that shit be. Bill, you are damn near 50 years old. You know damn well what the fuck boy means to a black man. You know that, girl. Don't do that. Don't. And what makes it even scary is that we more than likely some of us are working with some of these people. Some of us are working with these people that have these have these type of viewpoints, and it's sad, and we can't point them out. But we know they ain't finna say this shit at the job. But there's also people who don't like gay people, think I'm gonna burn in hell, and still watch my videos. It is what it is. It's just, I don't think most of us really care about stuff until it directly affects us. That can be either a cousin or we're educated on it. And at this point in my life, I'm all about educating. And I'm not going to let somebody stress me out about it. I'm just not going to do that, honey. I'm just not. I want to be like Fran when I grow up. I just want to be peace on earth and just be like, girl, that's okay. I just want to be like, you know, even though you call me a faggot and all that type of shit, you call me a dick in a boot ass nigga and a tight pants wearing ass dude, that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with wearing my tight pants. I'm okay with having a dick in my ass. I'm okay with being a fag today. Thank you so much. I really want to turn the other cheek and just be like, girl, I don't care. I really want to, but and one of my best friend has my best friend remix. She has a in her bio on Twitter, because she don't have booking info. She should. She has who angers you conquers you. And I think that has a lot of meaning to it, because some of us give people a little bit too much power over us. And I'm seeing it now. Let me tell y'all something. Some of these people that y'all following, some of these folk, these activists and stuff, girl, they making money. I'm just gonna be honest with you. There's a reason. There's a reason why certain politicians go in and want to fight the good fight and end up getting lost, because it's profitable. It's profitable to make money, to do certain things. It's profitable. It is what it is. So take that shit with a grain of salt. Be your own activist. You don't need to follow nobody to do anything. You don't need to follow anybody to do right. You don't need it. You just don't need it. You can do right, and I don't have to show you I'm doing something to prove that I'm a good person. I don't have to. I don't need validation from anybody. I don't need validation when I go and I walk down the street and I see a homeless man and I give him a couple of dollars or give him some food. I don't need to talk about that. I don't need to do that. I don't need to create a website to say I do. I don't need to do that. There's a lot of things that we do. A lot of us probably ain't marching. We doing other things There's a lot of shit going on, honey. And we can do all those things at the same time. Just because I'm more pro this than that don't mean I'm anti-black or I'm anti-white. It does not mean it. It's getting tiring. It's just getting tiring. And it's getting to the point that you can't even say certain things now without people taking it out of context. And I think that's the whole, we just, we think we know people and we really don't. So, you know, even I can be guilty of that sometimes, taking stuff out of context, and it does not mean stuff. People do me like that all the time. They gonna say, well, Justin, you said that, and they're gonna tell me what I meant by it. I was like, girl, no. Because true and all true, we can't 100% say that what Bill meant. We can only, you know, assume. We can 100% assume that's what he's saying, but we don't know that with fact that that's what he meant by that until he tell us otherwise. We're not inside that man's head. So Cam did an interview, well, a half-ass interview, and he walked out. He just didn't, he couldn't take it. And I saw this coming. And Cam, this is my only thing, because a lot of people, you know, a lot of people giving comments on it, and it was just biased. Both sides were biased. Both sides. White folks calling him, a thug. Well, ain't no dabbing now. Da, da, da. They were ready to get on his ass. Black folks was saying, oh, well, that's okay. You know, what's the name of the other white man? He walked out and started putting up receipts and shit just like a white man validates that it's okay. Like, girl, I can't. I just can't. I need to put that on track. I can't. I would say Cam just gave them exactly what they wanted. He lost, and that was his time to just get out and say, you know what? That they beat the fuck out of it. And I can't tell him what he could have, should have, would have done. I can't speak. I can't. But I know I've been defeated a couple of times. And you just do what you got to do. You know? Like they were just making it seem like this was some cancer or some shit. Like it's a game. And I probably can't, you know, that's his career and all that type of stuff, but bro, you gave them exactly what they wanted. Like, and this is my thing. You were just everything. You were excited. You just like, I'm doing this shit back. Like, the bigger you are, the harder your ass fall. The harder your ass fall, and you have to be prepared for that. But nobody tells us how to deal with that. And let me tell you something else. Men are very sensitive. They might try to hold it, but they're very, very sensitive. Very. And we have to get out of this whole, I have to be strong type of shit. We got to let that bullshit go. He was hurting. That man was hurting. The whole team, everything was riding on him. But Cam, you got to be prepared for that. If you're going to sit up here and talk all this shit, you got to be able to, when you lose, you got to be able to take the fire away from that shit. Yeah, they beat the dog shit out of me. But I'll be okay. Just like the shit with these shirts. I done got 2 emails of motherfuckers reading my ass, and you know, I can't do anything but apologize and bow out gracefully and offer them what I can do. That's all I can do. I hooped and hollered and talked a lot of shit about how much my shirts look beautiful and they sickening and they slay and they machine washable. Now I'm behind, and girl, the girls is coming for my neck. But let me tell you something, I ain't gonna get their ass the satisfaction, okay? I'm not going to get them and let them know I'm defeated. I'm gonna say, girl, I'm working on it, okay? Absolutely. My girl Shirley B, my former general manager at Olive Garden, taught me that absolutely. When them customers cussing her out about that Alfredo sauce ain't enough and all them folk going off and shit, she didn't say, absolutely, absolutely. And that's what the fuck I'm going to say, absolutely. Because these are the people that continue to help me pay my damn bills. So absolutely, I'm going to take care of you. People that order your shirt, absolutely, I'm going to take care of you. Absolutely, if you order a shirt and I'm behind, absolutely. On the future order and the new merchandise that I have, you will get a discount on the next product that I put out. You will get a special discount on that shit. Absolutely. I fucked up. I dropped the ball. Even though it's not directly me, all you see is Justin J. So I have to fix it. I can't sit up here and put it and curse out the vendor for taking too long. I can't, because me as a business or whatever I'm trying to do, I have to be able to say, you know what? I can't, this is my shit. My name is on this. I should have had a backup plan, but it's trial and error. So I'm okay with that. So Cam, I feel like you dropped the ball. You gave them exactly what they wanted because they were ready to say, oh, ain't no dab shit. I even put the shit up on Twitter just being funny. You know, no dab, none of that shit. And all you gotta do is just take it away from there. Yeah, they beat the dog shit out of me. But nobody prepared you for it, so I'm not gonna sit up here and tell you what it is. But you should have sit up here and just be like, girl, there is a chance my ass might lose. There's a chance. Cause they beat the dog shit out of your ass. But folks coming up with all type of excuses, talking about the shit was paid, he threw the game. Girl, all type of shit to validate they fucking shit. So I'm like, girl, okay, honey, whatever it is. But I feel like Cam gave them exactly what they wanted. And this is not lunch. He gonna recover from this shit. He's a young professional football player, very, very talented. And he's smarter than this. So he just gonna have to take this little beating and move on back. It's gonna, you know what? It's gonna prepare him for the next 30 years or whatever, the next 20 years in his career where he able to talk shit. You know what? I've been through hell. And I'm still here, and I know he gonna be able to go back and reflect on this moment, and he gonna be able to give guidance to other young individuals because he has inspired so many black young men to be themselves and to be unapologetically black. And what that means is just I'm going to like my motherfucking hot sauce and my chitlins and my fried chicken, and you ain't gonna be able to tell me goddamn shit. You're not gonna be able to tell. I'm not gonna sit up here and try to conform to what you think I should do. I'm not gonna conform to wearing a suit. Okay, you're still out here killing folks anyway, and they had on the suit. You hear y'all killed Martin Luther King, and somebody else killed Malcolm X, and they both had on suits and ties and bow ties and bean pies. You still killed them. So I mean, be yourself. And that's I had a conversation with one of my friends the other night. I had a good conversation for 4 hours with him, and I was talking about somebody who I like, who I love. They dress, and it's not Adrian Child. They dress, they wear real fashionista type shit. Some real, what, consider feminine clothes. And I was just like, I didn't know how I felt going out with them because I know how ignorant people are. Because I have been put in situations where I've been called faggot. I've had 2 friends in the last week be gay bashed. Just from being themselves and wearing certain clothes and stuff. And it's just like, that's the type of shit that we live. Like, nobody's really calling, it is happening, but not like it used to. Nobody's calling black people walking there, nigga. No, they doing this shit and they hide on Twitter and they doing it in the Facebook comments and stuff. But still to this day, there are people calling, just because a certain amount of a black man has on certain clothes, y'all want to call them sweet booty, faggot ass. It's just pitiful. It's just pitiful. It's pitiful. And when my friend told me that, it bothered me because I remember when I used to be terrified of walking down the halls at Tresman High School sometimes. It used to terrify me to walk down the hallway because I knew if I switched, if they saw my big ass booty, they were gonna clown my ass. And they did. They did several times. Several times. I mean, and that's still to this day where black men make me feel uncomfortable. That's just me speaking. Certain type of black men make me feel uncomfortable because I've been in situations where I felt like I was in danger. So when this person is themselves and I love it, I just didn't know how I would feel if we're at a bar and we somewhere and somebody calls them out their name and I have to defend or we have to fight and all this, because nobody's taking that shit. But it just lets you know what type of world we live in and how ignorant some of us are. And we still have a long way to go. Us as human beings have a long way to go to truly accepting other people. And I just don't know. We're divided, and it seems like that we don't care about certain things until it directly affects us. Some of us are aware about the stuff that's going on in Flint with the water situation, but some of us just like, oh, it ain't happening here. It could be you. You never know. You just never know. Those people were preyed upon because they're poor. They're lower class, and it's unfortunate, and that's the kind of system that it is right now. That's the type of stuff that's going on, and it can happen anywhere, and this is only the beginning. It's only the beginning, because if you look at it, if you pay attention to some of the stuff, girl, it's going to be some water shortages in the next 30, 40 years. We're going to be at war over water. So, I mean, girl, but I can't do nothing but continue to live my life and do what I can, because, I mean, I don't know, girl. I just don't know. That's all I got. I appreciate y'all for checking my video out, watching me talk for a whole 30 minutes and 2 videos. I appreciate it. I love y'all. Make sure y'all check out justinj1232.com. Got some other stuff to announce for you all. And I will talk to you later. Deuces.